Hey guys, welcome to Crypto Mining Insider. I hope everyone's having a great day. Today I want to give a quick update on how well my KADENA miner is doing on my KA3 miner. I was one of the first people fortunate enough to get my hands on this miner, and it's been pretty much a roller coaster as far as profitability. I'm going to be getting into that in a little bit, but I thought it'd be a little bit more interesting if I kind of covered a little bit of the evolution of KADENA miners. See, I have a few KADENA miners here. This is actually the KDBox Pro. This is about 2.6 terahash, and I believe it's somewhere around 250 watts, but I have to check that. This is the KDBox 2. Now, this one is the newest evolution of the KDBox Pro. So the KDBox 2 is actually about 5 terahash at approximately 400 watts, if I recall. But we made a really huge leap in computational power. So this is actually the KA3 miner. I've covered this on a video review about a month ago on my channel. I bought it from BITMAIN, and by the time I bought the miner, it was $5,300, but by the time I paid tax and import tariffs, I'm all into this miner for about $7,000. So you think, wow, that's a lot of money for a miner. However, if I look back in time, this KDBox Pro sold about a year ago, not even a year ago, 11 months ago. This miner sold for $7,000. There's big differences too, other than terahash, obviously, between these miners. One of them being that these are very friendly home miners. I want to give a friendly shout out to the team over at Coin Mining Central. Coin Mining Central actually sent me my very first KADENA miner last year, the KDBox Pro, and I love that miner. And even more recently, I've been reviewing the KDBox 2 miner from them, which is actually twice as powerful. And I look forward to hopefully finding some price discovery on KADENA coin and being able to turn and run those miners again really, really soon. If you're interested in any ASIC miners, whether it be the small mini ASIC miners, like even the mini Doge miners that are hard to get a hold of now, they have them in stock, or even the large scale ones, definitely go check out the team over at Coin Mining Central. Their prices include free delivery, and I have a £100 discount coupon, which will save you about $120. And they also have a promotion going on right now where they're giving away $100 worth of Bitcoin. But it says for 10 weeks, and it started on February 17th. So it's already a couple of weeks, but there's still plenty of time left. Go check them out because it's a chance to win $100 worth of free Bitcoin. There's no purchase necessary, and I'll be putting links down below. If you enjoy my videos, please remember to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. I work hard to create a lot of unique and helpful content, and hopefully it helps you. So when you're done with today's video, be sure to check out one of these other videos. If you've been following my channel, you know I'm kind of becoming power limited. That's because I have not just the KA3 miner, but I also own the K7. And they've been running and they've been doing great. However, I'm kind of power limited or constrained. So I actually have an electrician coming who's going to be doing some wiring. And I just received a new package. Inside this new package, I received, let me see, a few new things, and this came to me from Chump. So thank you so much, my friend. And I'm just opening these up because I needed some meter boxes. So thank you so much. I have one new meter box. Let me see what else we have here. Another one, perfect, because I plan to add 2 more 30 amp circuits. So I'm going to be able to get these two new meter boxes are going to be up in my mining farm really soon. And what's this? No way. Oh, this is really wicked cool. So one of the things that's kind of interesting is the K7 and the KA3 miners, they look identical. The only way you could determine the difference was actually looking at the sticker. But now I have these new handcrafted, I guess, on the 3D printer. I have these new, it looks like turbo shrouds. So I'm going to be looking to maybe open up this miner and put these new turbo shrouds and see if they can help me get some better ventilation maybe on the miners. Maybe it'll change the acoustics. But if nothing else, come on, that looks like Pimp My Miner. That is really cool looking. I am really blown away at these. Thank you so much, my friend. Chump XD, definitely big thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to his channel, definitely go check him out. He runs the Chump XD, the Daily Grind, as well as the Mismfit mining. But look at the quality of these. I just think that this is going to look fantastic on here. This would be on the opposite side of the miner. But just, you know, it's kind of really cool that this is the kind of like a purple, which is kind of like a purple red, which is really the KADENA colors. And this is the green, which is really the signature colors of CKB Nervos. So thank you so much, my friend. You know what? I'm actually so moved by this. Let me actually spin this miner around and let's put these on and let's see how good they look. So this is the back side of the miner. This is where the exhaust is going to be coming from. So these would be right here. Wow, that's really gorgeous. You know what? Let me grab a screwdriver and start taking these screws out and let's put it on and see how it looks. Okay, so I just unscrewed the fans, and if you've ever wondered what does it look like inside of a KA3 miner, you could just see it's 3 hash blades or 3 hash boards, and they really kind of have covered both sides with really large heat sinks. So this is the design of this. I'm almost tempted to see how it compares or how these hash boards look compared to the K7 miner. I think they'd probably be pretty close. I'm sure there's some differences, but that'll be for another video. That's snug. Okay, unfortunately my screws aren't long enough to use the grate, so I'm gonna have to go to the hardware store and get some longer screws out for these, but wow, does that look fantastic. This looks gorgeous. I'm really pumped up about this, and just being able to see a miner with these turbo shrouds. Are we going to get involved with some, I guess, who has the best looking miner competition soon? I don't know. I would think this KA3 now would definitely take the lead. So thank you again so much, Chump Change, for sending me these. And I can't wait to be putting these on the CKB miner, the K7. And I'll be doing that in an upcoming video. But what do you guys think? I'd love to know. So definitely drop a comment down below. Okay, so I'm back in my noisy mining farm, and you already hear the K7 miner right here, but these two miners normally look identical, the KA3 and the K7, but this is the KA3 with these new shrouds. So let's plug this in and see if it makes any difference. So hard to do things one-handed. And there actually is an order to plugging these in. I've seen from the BITMAIN site it said plug the outside wire in first. I wonder if I'll get some additional hash rate out of it. Maybe it'll even run better. But this is going to be, I think, a really cool addition. I'm going to get longer screws so I can put those metal shrouds back on, so I don't have to worry about something getting in there. But this is kind of cool because if I get some ducting, I'll be able to maybe exhaust this even better and maybe control some of the noise on it too. But wow. And especially when I add the green ones onto the K7, that'll be great too. When I initially started mining on this miner, it was early February. I believe it was February 3rd, and I was doing great. I even started making, after the first day, I was making over $50 a day, mining over 40 KADENA coins a day. And that was fantastic. And that was kind of one of my strategies, was to try to get a batch one miner, try to get ahead of everything. And I was really hoping to be able to accumulate maybe 1,000 or potentially even maybe a little bit more KADENA just in that first month before the other rush of miners comes on board. However, it didn't take BITMAIN very long before they seemed to just flood the market with a lot of these KA3 miners, which drove the competition for the hash rate up, the difficulties way up, and therefore our mining yield or our revenue is going to be way down. You could see coin mining cap at the time of recording, it's March 11th of 2023. It's down quite a bit. If I'm looking just a couple of weeks ago, KADENA was up at around $1.20, $1.31, but now it's down to 89 cents. So that's really plummeted the revenue. Switching over to mining pool stats.stream, you could see, look at the hash rate. That's going up almost vertical. I'm looking at the maximum time frame. So this is really from, I guess, late of 2019 up till now, but it's going almost straight up. We've seen the hash rate go from network hash rate of 204. Now it's peaked out at over 448. That's really, really high. It's saying the network hash rate here is 450. So it's more than doubled the network hash rate just with this latest release of these new miners, in my opinion, from BITMAIN. Sure, IB Link has some miners too, but they're not nearly as powerful as the flood of BITMAIN miners. So BITMAIN, if you're watching this video, yes, stop releasing so many miners so quickly. And it's kind of honestly a little depressing because if I swing over to Mine the ASIC, I can see that the KA3, it's the number 2 most profitable miner right now behind the D9, but I don't even know if the D9 was actually formally released yet. But look, even at a 10-cent kilowatt hour, it's saying this miner is only going to be making me $10.03 a day after my electricity costs. So shoot, I'm all into this miner for about $7,000, and I got a great deal on it, and I got an early release on it. But still, that would mean the ROI on this would be, over 700 days. And that's optimistic. That's if no more miners really come on the market. But that's what I'm afraid of. If more miners keep saturating this market, we're going to see the coin yield come down even further. That kind of has me pretty scared. So how much KADENA have I mined? Well, here's actually a quick snapshot I took the other day, which was about a 1-month horizon. I've accumulated 799, just over almost 800 KADENA within the first month of mining. However, that's coming down quite a bit because when I originally started mining, I was making a lot more. When I first started mining it, I was mining it around on February 4th. You could see here I was making about 19 and 19. I was making on average almost about 40 KADENA a day. So there's a big difference between going from 40 KADENA a day. Now I'm looking to, and I'm lucky to make 18, 19. Some days, a few days ago, I was actually making 20. But now it's actually going from 40 KADENA a day or 42 KADENA a day now down to 18. When is it going to stop? And this is really, as a miner, really has me scared because I kind of thought I was going to be getting the jump on things, getting an early first batch miner. But it just seems like BITMAIN is really saturating the market with these miners and the difficulty is becoming way too competitive. I hope BITMAIN slows down and waits maybe for some price discovery on the KADENA coin before they release more of these miners. Although I love my KA3 miner, I honestly have much better expectations and hope for it than only making $10.03 a day after electricity. And part of that is due to the price. So it's not just the price, the yield. I'm hoping to yield up a lot of coins that it would make it worthwhile. As a crypto miner, I'm more than prepared and accept the market volatility factors that affect pricing because price is determined by supply and demand. And we know there's a lot of, volatility with crypto. However, I wasn't anticipating the flood really swarming of new KADENA miners onto the KADENA coin. We're talking about 2xing in a little over a month or 5 weeks. To me, that's extremely irresponsible of BITMAIN to do. They're just flooding the market with miners like this. So if you're considering maybe purchasing one of these miners, I strongly encourage you to do your research. Do your research twice because I'm even second guessing, and I was one of the ones who was kind of early on to even get my hands on a KA3 miner. And looking now, I think I would have probably been better off if I just would have honestly bought the coins. Sure, some of you may say those coins I'm holding right now are hodling up, maybe 10x in the future or even more. Yeah, but why would I then mine it? Why wouldn't I just buy it? Not financial advice, do your own research. So that about wraps it up for today, and I'd love to know your thoughts. Would you buy a KADENA miner like this? Would you buy the KA3 if you could have gotten it for $7,000 all in like I did? I'd love to know your thoughts, so definitely drop a comment down below. So until next time, stay safe. I'll see you on the next video.